Alright, so it's been a while I've done any video or any talk about shortlets, and this one of the most attractive real estate for investors in Nigeria. Almost every day I always get someone that is telling me, oh, I want to buy a property and it's shortlet I want to use it for. I want to buy a property and it's Airbnb I want to use it for. So in this episode, we are going to be looking at it that if you have a 4-bed duplex and your objective is for shortlets, would you sell? Would you actually get very good occupancy? Would you actually make profit if you have a 4-bed apartment or 4-bed duplex and you want to do Airbnb or shortlet on that particular property? Now, in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, please meet the property channel, and this will discuss everything real estate, from shortlet to land banking to cash flow, rental income, commercial lease, long lease, leasehold. We share everything you need to know about properties in Lekki, Lekki, Lagos, Abuja, and every other place in Nigeria. So if you are investing here, you are investing in Nigeria, you are investing in our real estate here, you are investing in Lagos, this is your go-to channel. You don't want to miss this channel for anything. After watching this particular episode, we have a playlist of shortlets. So after watching this episode, if this is your first shortlet video that I've done that you are watching, just go to my shortlet playlist. We have around like more than 5 videos there. Should be up to like almost 10 there. You are definitely going to learn from the different things that we have talked about shortlet. All right, so let's go straight into the topic. 4-bed duplex for shortlet here in Lagos, does it sell? So before we go into the topic and start analyzing some market analysis for shortlets, if you have been watching our videos, you've been enjoying our content, you've been learning from our analysis, and you have not subscribed yet to our videos, we really want you to. Regardless of the medium that you are watching our videos, either it's on your mobile phone, it's on your TV, it's on your iPad, we want you to subscribe. We want you to join our subscriber list. So we don't just want you to subscribe, we also want you to turn on the notification button so that as we are dropping these videos, you get notified. Because I've got a couple of my contacts that come to my DM and tell me, Arabi, it's been a while, I've seen your videos, and we are churning out content every week. So turn on the notification button so that as you are putting out this content, you get notified and you don't miss any of them. You have so much back-to-back content coming. So kindly do subscribe so that you don't miss these videos. All right, so let's go into the analysis of a 4-bed duplex in Lagos for shortlets. Now, a lot of you guys that invest in shortlets, you have this particular goal. I want to buy a house. I'm not in Nigeria. Whenever I'm in Nigeria, I want to be there. And whenever I'm away from Nigeria, I want to use the apartment or the duplex or the house for shortlet, so that at least the house is not locked and the house is still giving me a form of return on my investment. Now, you must understand one thing about shortlet. The shortlet market is mostly driven by people that are not based in Lagos and people that are not based in Nigeria. That doesn't mean that people that are based here in Lagos don't take shortlets, but they don't take it as often as people that comes into the country occasionally or come into Lagos occasionally. Now, another thing is the location where your property is located to. Most of the people that are booking your property in that location, if they are based in Lagos, that means they are not based in that location. Which means if you have an apartment or a house in Lekki phase 1 and someone is based here in Lagos, that means likely the person is staying in Ikeja and wants to do something in VI or wants to do something around Ikoyi. That's why the person is booking that your space. Maybe they have an event or a party around and the person wants to be there, very close to the event. So now, since you understand that, you now look at it. If I'm not based in Lagos, if I'm not based in Nigeria, and I want to spend 2 weeks, I want to spend 1 month, I want to spend 2 months in Nigeria, why will I need to stay in a 4-bed duplex? Basically, the only reason why we need to stay in a 4-bed duplex is if it's not only me and I'm coming with my whole family. Now, how often does people come into Nigeria with their whole family? Not so often, right? So this already gives you an idea of your target market and your target audience. So which means that if you have a 4-bed duplex and you are offering that apartment, you are offering that duplex for shortlets, you are targeting people that come as a whole family. The husband, the wife, and maybe 2 kids or 3 kids, and they need a whole space to stay. But you are going to realize that most of the people that come frequently, they either come alone or only them and their spouse. So just them and a partner. So most of them will prefer a one bed or a two bed, and in worst case scenario, a three bed. Them, their partner, maybe a kid, and then they just have an extra bedroom in case they have a visitor. So you want to realize that if you have bought a 4-bed duplex for yourself because of your own family, and then you want to put out that apartment for shortlets, then you will likely have to do what we call repurposing. Alright, so what we mean by repurposing is when you have an apartment or you have a real estate asset, and you want that real estate asset to serve a different purpose from the particular purpose that you bought it for. Now, if you have a 4-bed duplex, now I want to use it for shortlets. If you don't want to repurpose, the number one option you can do is a party house. Party house, people come in, they host a party in that particular space because it's a 4-bed, so they have enough space for them to spend the night, and also the living room will be big, so they can host their parties there. You know, people that have 5-bed houses, 6-bed houses, 4-bed houses in Lekki phase 1, what they do there is party house, particularly those ones that come with a swimming pool. Fantastic. They just use the swimming pool for pool party. So then inside the house itself, they can have different games for the party. So they organize party houses, and party houses is quite very expensive. You can see party houses that can go for like maybe 500k for a day, 400k for a day. So party house makes sense. Now, if you don't use it for a party house, then you have to repurpose, which is change what that particular apartment is being used for. So you have 4 beds, 1 bedroom downstairs, 3 bedroom upstairs. Now the first option you can do is to do what we call a shared apartment. So you are doing Airbnb or shortlet on that apartment, but you are not expecting one big family to come and book it. So you are willing to rent out the space for different occupants. So someone can book the bedroom downstairs, another person can book the two out of the 3 bedroom upstairs, or someone else can book the entire 3 bedroom upstairs, or someone else can also book another 1 bedroom upstairs. But you just know that at least every week you are going to have an occupant. At all you are going to have an occupant. So instead of waiting for one big person that will come into the country with his whole family, at least you have 1, 2, 3 people coming in and then occupying that space. So they'll be sharing the living room, they'll be sharing the kitchen. Another thing I can advise is get a permanent chef there, so that they're not going to mess up your kitchen. They can be cooking for them or getting all any meals that they want. I can get a permanent nanny or cleaner there that'll be cleaning the house, because now you have a 4-bed house where there are like 3 different occupants there. So that's an option you can repurpose the house for. Shared apartments. The shared apartment can also be what we call co-living space or a co-working space. The co-living is still shared apartment, but this time around you are trying to bring in different people that have something related. Maybe all of them are tech guys, and then you provide everything they need as a tech person or as a tech people for them there. Or they can even be students, and then you provide everything that you know that students are going to need there for them to be at that particular space. So that would be by co-living. We also have co-working space. Co-working space, they work and live at the same space. You just provide a kind of maybe a conference room or a small office for them to feel like they're in an office right inside the house too. So they stay there. Then from their house, there's just one vacant room where everybody can go, that can serve as like maybe a conference room or a small office where they can host their Zoom sessions or their meetings. But you just want to repurpose the house, because right now you've got a 4-bed, you furnish the 4-bed, and you don't want to wait till when there's one big family that's going to rent out or occupy the space. But ideally, if you want to do shortlets, 1, 2, 3 bed is the best. Apartments mostly is the best. But if you want to mix it, that I want to stay there, and even personally, I always suggest invest for shortlets. Invest to stay. Don't mix it up. And buying this apartment for Shortlet, you know everything there about the location, about the analysis, about the return on investment you are calculating is for Shortlet. Oh, I want to buy this one because I want to stay there. Everything that you are calculating there, your preferences, your numbers and everything there is because I want to stay there. Now, why this is important is this: if I have a 60 million naira budget and I have maybe a 3 family, I have 2 kids or 3 kids, so that's like 4 or 5 family size. So I want to buy a 3 bed or a 4 bed. With 60 million, I probably have to go to around LBS or Ibamadi Soya to buy a 4 bed house for 60 million. Now, if I want to invest for Shortlet, I can go with 60 million to maybe around Ikate or Sapa and buy an apartment. It can be 1 bed or 2 bed. I don't care, because my objective is for Shortlet. I'm not mixing it up. But I'm trying to mix up both to stay and Shortlet. Then now I'll be considering my family size, but I'll be ignoring the Shortlet market, which is the actual people that are going to pay me. So that's why I advise, you want to buy for Shortlet, buy for Shortlet. Focus on Shortlet. Do your market analysis for Shortlet. Want to buy for yourself to stay, do your analysis, your preferences about family size, about estate, about location for yourself. Don't mix it. But again, it's just my own suggestion. You can take it, you can leave it. So these are just what my own analysis regarding a 4-bed duplex, and then doing Shortlet on a 4-bed duplex. You can use this for a party house. If you have a swimming pool, fantastic. Pool party, charge per night, do your advert for that. Or just repurpose, then use it as a shared apartment, co-living space, or co-working space. Now, if you have other questions for me, I don't do Shortlets. I don't manage Shortlets, but I have contact I can give you or recommend for you on Shortlets, and I can help you to do analysis of a location or an apartment for Shortlets. So that's it. So if you have maybe a Shortlet investment that you are about to go into, or that you are about to start, and then you want us to assist you with some certain numbers or some certain analysis, fine. Our comment is always open. You can drop your comments, and then I can say how I can come in and do some certain numbers for you. I can decide to do this for you for free, and I can charge you. It's all based on my discretion. So I not come to my DM and I charge you, and I'm like, Rabi, you not say that you charge you. I've said it now. So you can drop your comment, and then you can see how we can come in and assist you with that. So if you also have a Shortlet apartment running in Lekki phase 1, around Ajah, around Lekki, around the Ajah, yeah, you can also share your review, share your experience, how well it's doing, and how well the numbers in terms of occupancy and in terms of return on investment, so that a lot of people can also learn from that too. So, and this is another opportunity for you to also subscribe to our channel. We are inviting you once again. Kindly do subscribe. You'll be watching our videos on Shortlet, you'll be watching our videos on real estate companies, you'll be watching our videos on everything that we talk about real estate, and you'll be learning. You find it educative, you find it interesting. We want you to subscribe, we want you to turn on the notification button, we want you to engage on our content. Give us a thumb like. If you like it, share it with your friends. Invite people also that, oh, there is this content, there is this particular channel on YouTube, go check it out. We are so much going to appreciate it. So I still remain your number one property on the planet, your property advisor, your property consultant, Rabi Mustafa. Thanks for watching our video, and see you next time.